is Jessica Ventura. I am a first semester nursing student here at ETSU, and this is my journal article assignment and oral presentation for Promote Academic Success. So my article title is Does Burnout Affect Academic Achievement? A Meta-Analysis of over 100,000 Students. And this article is by Daniel J. Madigan and Thomas Curran. The reason I chose this article is because since it's so close to the end of the semester, to our final exams, I feel that this topic applies to all of us. I for one can say that this first semester has really challenged me, and I'm sure my fellow nursing students can also agree that this was a very challenging semester. It made us feel some type of ways, and I feel like that we can learn something from this article, not only to help us throughout our nursing school journey, but also when we become registered nurses. So the main point of this article is to clarify the extent a burnout has on a student's academic achievement. There has been an extensive amount of research in the past on the positive psychological factors and the outcomes, such as motivation and personality, that have been proven to contribute to a student's academic achievement. Some examples of this are setting goals and striving for a positive outcome. I know for me, it's to become an RN. That's a positive outcome that I'm expecting, that I'm working towards, that's giving me the motivation to continue on. This article wants to extend this literature by testing whether burnout could be another factor. So what exactly is burnout? Well, burnout, according to this article, is defined as a multidimensional syndrome comprising of 3 symptoms, which are exhaustion, cynicism, which is feeling like something will not work, and reduced efficacy, which is the power to produce a desired result. These symptoms of academic burnout have been proven to be linked with many other negative outcomes and symptoms for students, such as uncontrollable forms of motivation, low self-esteem, and sadly, suicidal intentions. Students experiencing frequent burnout symptoms will be more likely and unable and unwilling to expand effort on study-related tasks, such as going to study groups, completing study guides, stuff like that. And I can see how this is true because I can say from personal experience that I know the feeling of studying day and night, for an exam, making study guides, going to study groups, tutoring, and putting in all of my effort into making the grade I want and then not getting that grade and then feeling absolutely devastated afterwards. But this article wanted more concrete evidence to prove burnout was also a factor that affected a student's academic achievement, so they decided to use the Maslach Burnout Inventory. And the Maslach Burnout Inventory is an assessment that is now the leading measure to accurately measure burnout. They performed this assessment on 100,000 students from multiple different studies and were able to get the results. And the results were that students that had or were experiencing total burnout or were experiencing all 3 symptoms or any of the symptoms were predicted worse academic achievement. And so with that, this article provided some prevention strategies. And the first strategy is to make burnouts more clear to students and teachers. And what I mean by clear, I mean make it more of an awareness. Burnouts are very common, across the nation and across the world. Everyone gets tired. It's a normal thing, and we need to make it more well-known and more spoken and have more strategies out there to help us out. One way is to target the individual with stress training. Also just joining study groups or having just a group to support you throughout whatever you're going through. It says that has been proven to be very effective, not only to target the individual, but target the organization, such as reducing exams or reducing the pressure of just taking an exam. And this article says a combination of both is the most effective. And I feel like this will apply to us as nurses and RNs because nurses are more well known to get burnouts, especially when they exit nursing school. And I believe that with these strategies and implementations that they have here, that they have said, and the support and help that is out there, I believe that we will be able to prevent more burnouts in the future, and hopefully we won't have to go through any of this when we leave nursing school and enter the work field. And this was my oral presentation. Thank you.